If your business keeps delivering results that are less than what you want, month after month, that is not likely a strategy problem. It's an identity default, and your default self is not as effective as it could be. It's time to step into a future version of yourself. Now, if future self worked the way it's been sold to you, you'd probably be done by now. You'd have consistency, you'd have the execution, you'd have the revenue momentum. But most future self work turns into identity cosplay, where you're pretending to look like someone you want to be. Now, that's not bad, but it's not as good as if you were really embodied and became that new you. The way it is now, you perform the aesthetic of your next level while your behavior stays the same, but there's no way around this. Your results keep reporting the truth. So here's what will happen when you watch this video. You'll learn why future self-work usually fails and what to do about it. You'll learn the three-part identity code, your environment, your commitments, and behavior, and how to fit into them. You'll do one 24-hour experiment that you can use to force proof and demonstrate that you can change, and it will show you how. And you'll learn how to apply that new future you immediately to what matters, things like pricing, offers, and sales execution, so your revenue starts being a match for your vision. If you decide you're too busy and just skip this video, you'll keep collecting insights while your revenue and profits stay exactly the same. You'll keep chasing tactics instead of changing your source code and your operating system. And you'll keep calling it motivation. What it's really is your identity. And because most future self-work eventually turns into identity cosplay, you'll perform the aesthetic of your next level while your behavior stays exactly the same. And your results, they continue reporting the truth. If you want help diagnosing where your identity is leaking the energy out of your offers, your pricing, your execution, reach out to me. Go to my website, hit the contact tab, and tell me what you sell, what's happening in your business, what's stuck, and what you suspect you're avoiding. The link is below. Here's the distinction you need to grasp. Cosplay is something external. It's something you pretend to be, while identity is structural. It's internal, and most importantly, it's authentic. Identity isn't your affirmations. It's not your journal entries. It's not your I am statements. Identity is the source code for your personal operating system, and it runs through three places: your environment, your commitments, and your behavior. Your identity is the set of defaults. It's who you are when no one is watching. So if you want to know who you are, look at things like what you tolerate, what you repeat over and over again, and what you avoid, and what your calendar, your pricing, and your conversion rate keeps confirming. Now, I mentioned journaling a moment ago. I'm not anti-journaling. I've been journaling every day for almost 12 years, and I highly recommend it. Journaling can help reveal your patterns that are hard to spot otherwise. But journaling by itself rarely changes your identity because it doesn't generate proof that you can count on. That proof is required for identity change. And identity doesn't update from inspiration or motivation alone. It updates when it can live inside the evidence. Now, if your nervous system still believes things like, I'm the kind of person who hesitates, or I'm the kind of person who overthinks, or worst of all, I'm the kind of person who can't follow through. A journal entry cannot override that. Only an actually lived experience can. Now, here's the practical version of the quantum leap. The quantum leap comes from coherence. Coherence is one of my favorite words. And what it means is when your values, your choices, your actions, and your standards all align, and when there's no civil war, that's coherence. Now, visualization without coherence is just fantasy with nice lighting. Coherence is when the version of you who wants the result is the same version of you who's willing to act out the behaviors that produce it. So let's make this real in your business. If you're selling a $2,000 offer into a market that will happily pay you $10,000 for the same thing, that's not just low pricing. That's an identity signal. That's a signal about exactly who you are and maybe what you're afraid of. If you have 6 offers and all of them are kind of working, but not really, that's not just a marketing problem. That's an identity signal. It's fear of choosing, fear of being pinned down, fear of being judged. Now, if your lead gen and your conversion are inconsistent, again, it's not generally because of your strategy. It's because of your identity. Your identity thinks things like, I only show up when I feel like it, or I only sell when it's comfortable, or I don't want to be seen asking for business as if I don't have enough and people will think less of me. Think about this. Your business model is a mirror of your inner being. Now, here's what you should do next. It's a single 24-hour experiment. It's not a lifetime vow. It's not a rebrand. It's not a dramatic reinvention. It's a clean experiment that produces the proof that you need, proof that you can count on. So step 1, choose one identity claim that you want to embody just for one day. Now, you may go longer because you may find it catching, but here are a few examples. I'm the kind of entrepreneur who follows through. Or maybe the identity you want is I'm the kind of entrepreneur who sells cleanly. Or I'm the kind of entrepreneur who protects their focus. So choose one of those. Now, you don't have to choose one of those. You can make up anything that you want, but choose an identity claim that's going to give you your identity and you're going to embody it for one day. Step 2, translate that identity into 3 rules mapped to the code, your environment, your commitments, and your behavior. Example, let's say you want to claim I sell cleanly. The environment rule, just 24 little hours, remove the noise that supports avoidance. No scrolling, no tinkering, no going down research rabbit holes, only revenue generating actions. Now, the commitment rule, make one external commitment, message 10 warm leads, invite 5 people to have a conversation, and follow up with every open thread. And the behavior rule, do one clean selling behavior, make one clear offer, ask for a decision, and don't backpedal when you need to relieve your own discomfort. Now, why does this work? It works because your identity updates when you catch yourself doing the thing you used to avoid. You don't become confident and then sell. You sell cleanly, and confidence shows up as a side effect. You don't become disciplined and then execute. You execute under constraint, and discipline becomes your new self-image. That proof collapses your doubt. Now, if you want me to help you design your 24-hour experiment around your real bottleneck, whether it's offers or pricing or lead gen conversion, reach out to me. Go to my website, go to the contact tab, and send me your business details and tell me where you're stuck. And if you know, what the identity glitch is. Now, this is why I'm building my work the way I am. The quantum snap ritual is about creating a clean pattern interruption so you stop rehearsing the old pattern. The quantum field reset is about restoring coherence so your nervous system isn't in conflict with your goals. And the quantum reality creation body of work is all about making your identity operational with standards, structures, repeatable execution, not pleasant vibes, not cosplay, just proof, plain and simple. Let's do a sabotage check. Some quick ways people sabotage this. They pick a vague identity like, I'm abundant. No. Pick a behavior-linked identity, something like, I'm an entrepreneur who always shows up and completes what they started. Those sabotage people pick 10 rules, too many rules to follow certainly in a short 24 hours. No, pick 3. And they do it privately and allow themselves some loopholes and some wiggle room. No, make one commitment and make the commitment public. And the biggest one, they run the experiment. After 24 hours, ask, what did I do differently? What supported the behavior? What threatened it? What is the smallest structure that makes this repeatable? Those things are your identity architecture. Now, I have a program called Entrepreneur Alchemy Academy, and this is the future of what I'm building with I call it the EAA. Not just strategies, we recode your identity and execution, and we're doing it at scale because your next level isn't a new funnel. It's a new identity default. So let's do a quick recap. You've learned why most future self-work fails. It isn't transformation. It's identity cosplay. You've learned that identity is your source code contained in your environment, commitments, behavior, and that source code is the source code for your internal operating system. You've learned that quantum leaps come from coherence, not just visualization, and you've got a 24-hour experiment that's going to create proof for you and upgrade your defaults. This is great for powerful business outcomes. Cleaner offers, stronger pricing, more consistent selling, and execution that finally matches your ambition and your vision. Now, if you continue watching my videos, you'll be getting practical ways to spot the identity leak and recode it inside your business model, your calendar, and your sales process, along with other things. If you want support applying this to your business, your offer suite, your pricing, your sales process, and the execution habits underneath all of it, then reach out to me. Again, go to my website, go to the contact tab, and send me a note. Tell me what you sell, your revenue range, what you've tried, and what feels hardest to do consistently. And if it makes sense for both of us, we can have a conversation about what you can do next. So stop cosplaying with your future. Run the 24-hour experiment. Get your proof. Extract the code. Repeat until your identity catches up to your ambition. Thanks for watching. And if you found this video helpful, hit subscribe or follow button below. I'll see you soon.